Chillo there. H3T, boot that thing on time. Let's go to the live chat. Make this joint apparent. All right. Y'all get your yucks in. Y'all get your jokes in. Gosh dang it. Let me get myself seated appropriately. Gosh dang it. Y'all can't ever say I keep the same energy because I kept my promise too. Eduardo, what's popping with you? Welcome to the live stream. Gosh dang it. How you living out there? How you doing, Mr. Eduardo? First one on the live stream. Gosh dang it. Well, did we have a terrible game tonight? Gosh dang it. Frank, welcome back. Gosh dang it. Good to see you. Welcome back to the live stream. Penguin game was litty with you. Gosh dang it. OB, what's good with you? Welcome to the live stream. Penguin game was litty. Welcome to the good old live stream. Gosh dang it. Oh, what's wrong, Eduardo? What's wrong with you, bro? I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that our team is absolutely tragic. Does it have anything to do with that? Or is it like some personal life stuff? I got to know what's good. Hey, Michelle. What's good with you, Michelle? How you doing? Gosh dang it. How you doing? Oh, man. I don't know where to start tonight, y'all. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with y'all. I don't know where to start. We're just so bad. Honestly, it's laughable. And as I was sitting back and watching in the second quarter, and hey, Michelle's mom, what's good with you? Welcome back to the live stream. Gosh dang it. I hope you're living well. Hope you enjoyed your Christmas. Gosh dang it. And I hope you have a lovely New Year's. Gosh dang it. Was good. Mrs. Michelle's. Wait a minute. No, but that is Michelle. Oh, snap. Michelleception. Because that would be Michelle, but you're Michelle, but you're Michelle's daughter. Yo, that's too much. My brain can't handle all that, gosh dang. Not after a loss like that. I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000, gosh dang it. I can't handle all that. But it's good that you say hi back, gosh dang it. Listen, y'all. Eduardo's got the vibe. Eduardo's got the general feeling for this live stream. And gosh dang, I'll read them verbatim. I don't care about the losing, but not like this. I believe that has been, like, I need that tattooed across my forehead because gosh dang it, if that has not been the vibe for this entire season, gosh dang it. It's the way we're losing games. I don't think anybody was going into this game thinking we were finna beat the Jazz. And that's regardless if they had a winning record or not. Which, side note, you can have a winning record in the Western Conference and still not make the playoffs, but that's not, there. Listen, y'all. I ain't never seen nothing like this. And I know we like to make jokes on here, gosh dang it. Ronald, what's good with you? Doesn't really matter. Either one, gosh dang it. Meme guy was good with you. Oh, you got to talk about the jersey? Oh, you got to talk about let me trash the Knicks real quick. Then we talk about this jersey. Listen, y'all. It was like the second quarter, and we were down like 28-69. And I said to myself, I don't think I've ever seen the team worse than this. And again, we make a lot of jokes during the season, but I have never seen a Knicks team this bad. 26 to 60-something? I ain't never seen nothing like that. And again, that adds fuel to the fire of possibly their tanking, because I seriously don't believe Fizdale is that bad of a coach. I don't believe our players are that terrible. There's no way, there's no humanly possible way that we are this bad to get blown out like we were getting blown out. And y'all, I was attentive. I watched the whole game. When you ain't got no job, gosh dang it, you watch the whole game. There was nothing to be tired of, gosh dang it. Y'all see, I ain't got nothing but free time now. I did a music video. I've been chilling today, gosh dang it. When you ain't got no job, you here to watch the whole thing. I was starving for some Knicks basketball. But then to watch what I watched, them dudes is trash. Them dudes is absolute trash. I'm going to keep it a Milwaukee buck with y'all. They just trash. And again, either way you look at it, it's a terrible situation. We're either legitimately this bad, Fizdale doesn't know what he's doing, or we're tanking. Either one of those three are terrible to me. I mean, the only positive that came from this game is Trey Burke came in at the end and was unstoppable. Outside of that, there was no real positives here. I mean, did Canner even score tonight? Like, there were no positives whatsoever. Defensively, it was disgusting. Offensively, it was embarrassing. And Timmy's little last-second half-court three-pointer at the end of the second quarter, I'm not giving him anything for that. I'm not going to pat him on the back, but that was a lucky shot. He's a bum. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm going to keep it that way. Side note, is it possible for me to get 10 likes on this one? Gosh, it would be lovely if I did, but that's not the end of that. What y'all saying in here? Jefferson, what's good with you? The homie Ronald says that he's stopped watching the games. I'm more interested in the Sever the Bond and Knicks recap. Let me tell you something. You ain't got to watch a single game. You can just come watch me, gosh, because I can guarantee you, you'll get more enjoyment out of this than any of that shenanigans with the game, but that's not the end of there. Eduardo says, Fizz doesn't get mad about it, and I don't understand that. Again, that kind of stuff is what adds the shenanigans of maybe we're tanking, because Fizz doesn't seem to care. We'll get blown out by 1,000,000 points and Fizz doesn't seem to care. So it's got to be tanking. I hope, because again, if it's not, how bad of a coach is Fizz? That's why I'm saying it's got to be tanking at this. Like, I'm on board with y'all. It's got to be tanking, because I pray Fizdale's not this bad of a coach. It's not the players. So I pray Fizdale is not this bad, but that's not here or there. Ronald says, was Trey unstoppable, or did they not bother to stop him? That is a valid question. I'm choosing to say he was unstoppable just because of the difficulty of shots. There was a couple of layups he had where he had a dude like on his hip and he was still able to finish, gosh dang it. And I thought, Michelle, is that a joke? Is that a joke? I'm not here for tears. I'm already going through enough. I done lost my job, gosh dang it. I don't need any more disappointment. Is that a joke, Michelle? I'm checking Twitter right now. I got to see what's good, gosh dang it. Derek, hang in there, Derek. Hang in there, Derek. I'm coming. Sever the Bond's on his way. Don't die on me, Derek. Derek, don't you die on me. Don't you die on me. I saw he got hurt last night, but I didn't think he was like out. Let me see. Derek Rose. And yes, I was watching the Timberwolves game last night. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'll take your word for it. He probably is hurt. I did see him go down last night, but that's not the end of there. And pause on that. Iverson vlog, it doesn't even matter. I'm going to keep it a thousand with you. It doesn't even matter what the score was. Let me sidetrack over to some positive news. About 3 months ago, I was convinced that Emmanuel Mudiay was the worst thing ever. Think of every worst thing you can think of. Mudiay was worse. West Nile virus, Mudiay's worse. Elevators that can only hold like 3 people, but somehow the weight limit is 3 tongues. Mudiay's worse. LeBron James hairline, like Mudiay's worse. It doesn't matter what you bring up. Mudiay was worse at one point. And I said, much like I did with Ron Baker last year, if that bum scores 30 points at any point in the season, I will buy his jersey and wear it for the rest of the season in every live stream. Mudiay decided to call my bluff. I don't know if he was watching the live streams, but Mr. Mudiay decided to string together about 2 weeks of 30-point games. So I had to buy an Emmanuel Mudiay jersey, and unfortunately, even though that bum is hurt now, I have to wear this jersey in every single live stream for the rest of the season, and we're not even halfway done with the season yet. I'm disgusted and I'm irritated, but I will keep my word and I will wear this. I'm surprised they make these, gosh dang it, but I will wear this Emmanuel Mudiay jersey backwards for the rest of the year in every single live stream because I keeps the same energy, gosh dang it, but that's not even there. Dang on Ronald says, if you paid for NBA League Pass and the team is this bad, do we get a free pass? Whoa. 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 Ronald, talking reckless on the live streams, are we, gosh dang it? Listen, there's a couple of people I definitely would not have any type of altercation with. Fizdale's one of them. And I'm not saying he looks the most intimidating. I just don't trust bald people with beards. I'm going to keep it down with you. If you're bald and you have a beard, I assume you can fight. So I'm not messing with Fizz, gosh dang. I will call for his metaphorical head if we don't win more than 10 games this season, which doesn't seem like we're asking for that much, but that's neither here nor there. So he didn't score. So Canner didn't score. I had a feeling. That man didn't get a bucket. But I guess everybody in the arena was having a wondrous time with that. But that's neither here nor there. Iverson Vlog said, when did the jersey come in the mail? It actually just got here today. I was really excited to boot that, gosh dang. I woke up at a boot like 2 o'clock and I looked out the window. I was like, agaga. So I was really excited to boot that, but that's not here nor there. The homie Ronald says, Mudiay stole your money and then got you fired. You know, if we're talking about a sequence of events, starting to put the pieces together, maybe Mudiay is behind me losing my job. Who knows, gosh dang it, because I spent my last check on this, but that's not here nor there. Oh, Justin, definitely, absolutely. This was terrible, and I'm trying to keep my spirits high and the energy up because I don't want to be on here depressing. Because I mean, watching the game is depressing enough. Getting on here and moaning and complaining doesn't really help anything. But that's not the end of there. Side note, we are 4 away from them 10 likes. That's all I want, guys. I just want my 10 likes. That's all I ever want in life, guys. I'm going to keep it that with you. That's all I ever want in life. When I had a job, I would walk into the studio, gosh dang, and I say, listen, can I get 10 likes? My boss would be looking at me kind of sideways, but I say, look, I just want my 10 likes, guys. You ain't even got to pay me today. Just give me 10 likes. But that's not here nor there. Y'all really hyped on this Zion guy, huh? Maybe I need to investigate this man, but that's not even there. The homie Other Phillip is asking, question for you. What do you think about how Kevin Knox has been playing the last couple of games? Like he's starting to get it together. I agree. Kevin Knox is doing something that outside of the summer league, especially in preseason, we haven't seen at all, and that's hitting open shots. We're getting to the point to where we can pass him the ball off of a little drive and kick, and he'll hit the three-point shot. I think it's a little bit disgusting that we don't have any plays drawn up for him, and it's just him running down the court and getting fouled or him pulling up for three. That's all we seem to have for. But again, that's a Fizdale thing. But at least he's hitting his shots. And in regards to what we need him to do for this season, that's all we want. That's all we want. Speaking of people coming through a little bit, did y'all see Frank Ntilikina just annihilate Rudy Gobert at the rim? That dunk was beautiful, gosh dang it. Now, again, I'm grasping for straws for positives of tonight, but Frankie took that man's soul. Like I saw him pull out the scythe and take that man's soul at the rim. That was quite the dunk, gosh dang it, but that is neither here nor there. Send the jersey back. I got to keep my promise, gosh dang it. I got to keep the promise. I told y'all I'll wear this the whole season. I do it. I said that man scored 30 points. I wear his jersey the rest of the season. That is unfortunately what I'm going to do, but that's not even there. Why is Fizdale still going through the starting five? Your guess is as good as mine. I haven't the slightest idea. I think somebody brought this up the other live stream, and it might have been you, but I think about how many games we're in. Like our record is like what, like 9-30? You haven't come to the conclusion of what's a good starting five yet. And I'm all for experimenting. I'm all for just throwing dudes out there to see what happens because we're going to lose anyway. But if you haven't figured out a starting lineup yet, I don't know what to say. And again, I'm not trying to poop on Fizdale because I really have my fingers crossed that this man is just tanking. I pray he is not this bad. But how the job do you go? Okay, Tim Hardaway Jr. was sick, quote unquote. I'm pretty sick of it, gosh dang it, but I still do live streams. But Tim Hardaway Jr. was sick. Courtney Lee goes from starting to not getting any minutes whatsoever. How? How? Someone explain to me how there were no minutes for Courtney Lee. And if Courtney was in there being a bum, then okay, you got me. You got me. Then don't give him no minutes, especially for a veteran. But Courtney Lee's out there going to town and back, and he's still got the Courtney Lee shuffle. How do you go from the man starts to the man doesn't play? But you had 5 minutes to spare for Hazonia, and you let Trey go out there and play the bum minutes. And again, Frankie's still out there hoisting up garbage, not playing D. Again, I don't know if that's a Fizz thing or if we're just tanking. Again, I pray it's the tanking. And I'm going to keep saying this because I feel like this is going to be a common theme through the rest of the season. I pray we're just tanking because if we're not, Fizdale is the worst coach ever. And I just refuse to believe he's this bad. I refuse. He can't be this bad. He can't be. There's no way. No one is this. No one's this stupid. That's going to sound mean, but no one, even Hornacek was not this bad. So I refuse to believe that this is Fizdale making bad decisions. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's got to be tanking. Halfway through the second quarter, it's 26-67. That has got to be tanking. I refuse. Fizdale can't be that bad. No way. No way. Send everyone to Europe except for Kevin Knox, Vonleh, and KP. First of all, Harambe, welcome back to the live stream. We missed you, buddy, but that's neither here nor there. The homie Ronald says, I'm not even checking for Zion. The Knicks have disappointed me too many times. They'll find a way to screw it up. You ain't never lied. We'll mess around and get the #1 pick, and we'll draft someone we've never heard of that needs time to develop. Either that or we'll draft somebody great. They'll tear their ACL in training camp. Because honestly, I think we're just cursed, but that's neither here nor there. Vonleh is our future starter. I see no problem with that. Gosh, you really, really don't like Tim Hardaway Jr. Well, I'm not going to defend him, gosh dang, but that's not here nor there. The homie Ronald also says Fizz is coaching like a man who cannot be fired. That's a really good way to word that. He could start all of the Knicks City dancers and no one in the front office would bat an eye. That deserves a foolishness alarm. We've been so bad. I think I've rang the foolishness alarm 3 times total this season, but that's not the end of there. Courtney Lee is our best veteran and is efficient. I agree. Courtney Lee is only getting minutes in the G League. I think he should play, but that's not here nor there. I'm here with you, Eduardo. I'm equally as confused, but that's not here nor there. Edwards was popping with you. Welcome back to the live stream, gosh dang it. Eduardo also says, I don't want to see Tim on this team anymore, but no one will trade for him because he's a bench player. I agree. I 1000% agree, and that's a crying shame because a lot – and again, like – I've been so up and down on Timmy because, again, as a Knicks fan, I try to be nice. I don't want to get on here and verbally accost people like that. Like, it's fun, don't get me wrong, but that's not what I want to do. I don't want to get on here and, like, be in Stephen A. Smith mode all the time. I'm not trying to be that guy. I love my team. I want us to do well. So when Tim Hardaway Jr. gives us the fake out and he's playing like a star, I want to give him credit. I want to try and pump him with confidence as a fan. But then he goes right back to being a bum. And again, nobody else was willing to give him the amount of money we gave him. When we signed him and let Derek go, even though Derek wanted to leave. He wanted nothing to do with us, gosh dang it. And yes, I'm still salty about that. But when we re-signed that man for $74 million, I lost my mind and went insane. Now, there was a lot of trash talk. You can go back and look at that video. Oh, you're a fake fan. Oh, go support the Nets. We are looking like he's doing the same stuff. To your point, the Hawks didn't want to match anything that we put up for Timmy because, like you just said, that man's a bench player. That man is a J.R. Smith at the most. But no, we believed in him. We're going to give him $74 million to do nothing. I don't know. Appreciate it, Alfredo. I appreciate that, gosh dang. That got me to the 10. I appreciate it. That's not even there. The homie Cool says fired West Coast coaches tend to get exposed in the East. Ooh, that was poetic. That's another foolishness alarm. That was poetic. I like that a lot. Ooh, that just made me feel some type of way. How do y'all feel about Tom Thibodeau? If the Timberwolves don't make it into the playoffs and they fire Tibbs, I really, 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 really hope we get him. I have been praying for Tom Thibodeau to be our coach for the longest time, gosh dang. I would like that. I really would. Phil Jackson didn't even give him a call, but I would love that, gosh dang. Absolutely love that. I love Tibbs. I don't care if he runs people into the ground, gosh dang it. I would love that. I'd love him to be our coach, but that's not into there. The homie OB says, who are we developing this year? Because some of the players I'm sure will not be on our team last year. Technically the whole team. With the exception of Courtney and Canner, the whole team, right? Because obviously Frankie, Knox, Vonleh, Mario. I know a good bit of them aren't going to be back. Like, I get what you're saying. It's just in regards to who are we developing. I feel like it's everyone but Canner and Courtney, because they're all younger players that were high draft picks other places, or we just drafted them this year, or we drafted them. So I feel like that's everyone. And side note, I'm going to need people to calm down with all the praise they're giving Cornette. Like I told you, I've still got League Pass from last year. So like every now and again, I get kind of bored and like I'll watch the other broadcasts because I want to hear what other people are saying about us as far as like the other broadcast teams. People got to calm down with the love they're giving Luke Cornette. I understand Luke Cornette is of a vanilla orientation, if you know what I mean. But let's not start jumping out the window, gosh. I feel like he starts getting the Eminem effect where it's like, oh, somebody that's not a minority can shoot the ball? This must be the second coming of Larry Bird. I know he's hitting his shots, but let's not act like that man's not going to be trash in a week. I need everyone to calm down. Let's not act like he ain't going to be trash in a week. And I see y'all. Anytime Cornette does something above average, people are jumping out the window. How was he undrafted? Well, this guy's a find. I just need everybody to tone it down for a quick second because I'm on to y'all. I see what's going on and it's disgusting. Let's calm down with all that. I forgot his name. Cornette. Praise gosh dang it. Welcome back. Matt the Knicks fan, but that's not into there. Basketball games was popping with you. Welcome back to the live stream. Joakim Noah was, speaking of Joakim Noah, can we talk about how the second he goes over to a different team, he's of some use? He scored in one game more than he did with us all last season. I'm going to say that again. His first game with the Grizzlies, he scored more than he did all of last season. If we're not cursed, I don't know what we are, but I think we're cursed. But that's not here nor there. Do I miss Ron Baker? Every day. Every day that we go out here and we start getting annihilated by teams because we can't play a lick of defense, I miss Ron Baker. 1,000%. Again, I'll bring it up again. When it's mid-second quarter and the score is 26-67, I miss defensive players. No doubt. The homie 24 says Tim Hardaway Jr., Canner, and every other project that we didn't draft besides Zoe has got to go. They are selfish and playing for themselves. They are garbage. I don't know if I go that far. I feel like that's a little bit extreme. And I understand emotions are high at the moment. I totally get that. But we gotta calm it down just a little bit. Not everyone. Definitely Hazonia. Definitely Tim Hardaway Jr. Definitely Canner. But outside of that, everyone else is playing fine. I mean, Frank is trash, yeah. But I mean, I'll throw Frankie in there. But everyone else is fine. I don't feel like that's fair. And I did name a good bit of people, but I mean, I don't feel like that's fair. That's not fair to throw everyone under the bus like that. But that's not here nor there. Harambe said, ISO Zoe is a ball hog. I can't say I agree with that. I mean, I know he's shoot first and he kind of dribbles around a lot, but I mean, he's doing his job. That's like calling Beasley a ball hog. Like that's his job. That's like calling Carmelo a ball hog. That's his job. Like I don't feel like that's fair. I don't feel like that's fair criticism. I'm not going to push him down the stairs like that, but that's not the end of there. Ralph, what's good with you? Ooh, Charles, welcome back to the live stream. I didn't see you in a hot little minute. And indeed, Ron Baker died for us on several occasions, but that's not the end of there. The homie Other Phil says Knicks either get Zion or RJ Barrett or someone else. I don't know who these people are, but shout out to them, gosh dang it. And I hope they do well because quite honestly, I'm just a little sick of the whole, oh, these draft picks are going to be great because Knox is cool, Frankie's trash, Dotson's okay, and we done traded everyone else. So it's just like you'll have to forgive me if I'm just a little like less than optimistic when it comes to draft picks, but that's not here nor there. And I'm going to throw Clay Anthony early out there because I will never forget that man got shot in the kneecap, but that's not here nor there. The homie Eduardo says that Baker plays good in Washington. Good for him. Matt the Knicks fan says Ron Baker. Really? Oh, yeah. How do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about John Wall being hurt? How do y'all feel about that? I think it's a crying shame. I think it's an absolute crying shame that the Wizards have just completely given up on the season like that. I don't feel like that's fair to the rest of the players on the team. Even though I would kind of like to shift some of the blame onto Dwight Howard because wherever he goes, problems follow, gosh dang it. I don't know who's more of a cancer, Carmelo Anthony or Dwight Howard. I'll say Dwight Howard because at least Carmelo had some good years. Side note, let me just jump in real quick. There's been a little bit of a, I don't know what you want to call it. Narrative has been used too much, but I don't know what you want to call it. I don't like the way Carmelo Anthony is getting disrespected. Now, I am the first person to throw slander on Carmelo, especially for the way he did us towards the end, gosh dang it. However, I don't like when people try to act like he didn't carry us to the playoffs 3 years in a row. I don't like that. I don't like that not one bit. I don't feel like that's fair to his legacy. Yes, towards the end he was garbage, but we're just not going to act like he was trash his whole career. He was a beast in Denver, and last time I checked, the last time we went to the playoffs, he carried us all 3 times. While y'all's heroes, Amari Stoudemire, was busy punching fire extinguishers, Carmelo had us on his back. When Linsanity happened, but he hurt his knee and he didn't want to play because he didn't want to mess up his contract and he was 70%. Who had us on his back in the first round against the Heat? Who won game 4 for us? Was it Landry Fields? No, it was Melo. Who took us on his back to 6 games in the second freaking round against Paul George and those merry men of bums, Carmelo, and he did it with one arm. That man separated his shoulder in like game 3. With one arm, Melo carried us to 6 games. If he was healthy and Mike Woodson had an inkling of offensive anything, we would have beat him. If they would have put Copeland in, gosh dang it, if they would have put Copeland in, I'm telling y'all. And that was that year Miami ain't want to smoke with us. You remember that? That was that year we were smacking around Miami. We had beat them that one time when Melo was like hurt or something like that. Felton and them was giving them the sauce. We ain't just gonna act like Melo was trash the whole time. Now, after the Pacers series, he was garbage and he was never the same. But up until then, we ain't just gonna act like Melo was trash the whole time. On his back with no help. I don't like the way people push him down the stairs like that. I don't feel like that's fair. If you want to say towards the end he was trash, yes, I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. When your only job is to hit shots and you're not able to hit shots anymore, other things start to get exposed, like your lack of defense and all that. Totally got you. I totally got you towards the end. But I hate the way people just act like Melo's always been bad. I don't feel like that's fair to him. Especially Knicks fans. I know it was rough towards the end, but Melo was that guy when we got him. But that's not even there. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, H3T. So you know the Triple OG putting as much work as me. Do me a favor, point them out. I will see you guys whenever we play a game. I think it's Tuesday, I think. So enjoy your New Year. Everybody be safe. Gosh dang it. Don't go too crazy on New Year's Eve because we got to see them bums lose. But that's not here there. So I'll see y'all later. And the only reason why I'm rushing off is because I'm on like 2%. But that's not here there. So Happy New Year, y'all. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. I will be rocking this Mudiay jersey. And not that I'm the one to call out spelling here, but Mr. Basketball Games shout out is SHOUT. That is shoot you out. And I'm not a very violent person, so I'm not going to shoot anything at you. Pause on that, but that's not here or there. So I'll see y'all later. We're training with Sliddy. I might not be able to participate because my Mac is dying. But anyway, I'll see y'all later. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. God bless each and every one of y'all. And no, I'm not buying a Cornet jersey, gosh dang it. I will see y'all in 2019. I could go.